250 highlights on this East-West showdown. And let's start with the heat racing. And in the West heat, it was RJ Hampshire who got the better of a storming Jet Lawrence. In the East, where the other Lawrence, that was Hunter, he was racing Joe Shimoda. And the Kawasaki rider got the better of him. And then, guys, the weather came in.
Oh, she came in. We had guys streaking. We had guys running around. You had the mechanics out here, so it was a 90-minute delay. But, of course, these guys are professionals, and once the gate dropped, they did what they do best, and they went racing.
250 East-West showdown, and check it out. Look at this track. Look at all the splashing of the puddles. Whole shot was going to be a premium. You said it on the the insights of the races. And man, watch how fast and hard these guys race for that #1 spot. That's Anstey there, number 63, and that Firepower Honda Maximus Volan, number 34, that Red Bull KTM factory racing machine.
And it wasn't going to change from there on out, folks. Max Anstey was able to stay ahead. Jet Lawrence and RJ Hampshire went out, and that wasn't the only time, James. We'd see something later on.
Yeah, of course, like with Jet, RJ was the closest to him in points, so Jet makes his way around Max right there. RJ's kind of follows suit, but it really gets interesting at the end of the race right here.
And so Jet Lawrence set out after Max Anstey, the race leader, but there was action thick and fast in these super trying conditions, and that was RJ Hampshire past Maximus Volan. Yes, the guys were doing the best they could, RC, in these super tricky conditions.
Well, you see Hayden Deegan right there. He tries to take a shot at Hunter Lawrence, and why? Because he still had a mathematical chance at the championship, and still does.
And pay attention, you saw what Hayden did. Now you check this one out. RJ kind of does the same thing as you know, Max Anstey gets the victory right here. But didn't we see this bike coming sliding in? And no, they're not surfing, folks.
That was a wild, wild move. That's RJ Hampshire.
That's called going for it, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Yeah, that's just going for it all.
But Jet recovers, keeps the bike from stalling, and allows his brother to get up there on the podium.
Yes, it was a Honda sweep. There's a replay. Jet Lawrence was able to get up. Hunter Lawrence maintained it just ahead of Maximus Volan. But look at that. That's what a first-time winner looks like.
Incredible job by Max Anstey. He started out this season strong, and it's so cool. You can see how emotional and how happy he is, and I'm happy for that team. Great job to his team manager, Martin Davalos, as well.
Big props there to RJ Hampshire to try and get his bike going again, but he couldn't quite push it away. So Max Anstey becomes an automatic qualifier for the SMX playoffs at the end of the year by being a race winner in the 250 class. And here are the results. Honda 1, 2, 3 with Anstey and the Lawrence brothers. Maximus Volan in the top 5. Enzo Lopes had a really good night. And Hayden Deegan, we showed you that fall, but he recovered to end up finishing in 6th in his first ever East-West showdown. Points look like this. We start with the West, and it's 39 is the advantage to Jet Lawrence. So Jet can wrap it up at his next race in Denver over RJ Hampshire. As far as the East, well, Hunter Lawrence could have walked away with the title here tonight if he left with a 52-point advantage. That's not the case. So he's going to have to rely on the next race in Nashville.